So, what is the hot reality? And I'm gonna quote here to Bungie. Bungie says, faster connection and American people. In general, the faster the better. Video games use both downstream and upstream bandwidth. Unlike web browsing, some fast connections are bad for gaming. If you can get fiber optic cable run directly to your home, that's ideal, if a little unusual. DSL also, it's good, but can be expensive. Cable models can work well, but they sometimes have pure of variable upstream bandwidth. Xbox Live itself requires a broadband connection of some kind. So as you can see here, it's very important, the connection, because if you don't have a good connection with downstream and upstream, you don't gonna be able to play, because you need to, as I said before, to send and receive information. So the sadly and the horror here is that it doesn't matter if you have a very powerful connection, because if somebody in another part of the world has another powerful connection plus one, he's gonna be the host, and he's gonna have this advantage of the other players, because he's running the game. So when you play on the Halo 3, the host advantage, it's very noticeable, and it makes the game so unfair, because there is no competition, no real competition there. The host advantage always have an unfair advantage, but that's not problem of Bungie, that's problem of the today's connection, and that's the way it will be. So the criticism here is why Xbox Live and Bungie does nothing about this issue, because it's very important. And my thoughts here is that Bungie, they don't care about this. They put this patch to resolve the issue of the melee, you remember that, and it doesn't matter, because the same problems with the host goes once and again. So with Xbox Live, there is an hidden trap here, because they could do three things. One is doing a central place where there will be consoles. They can act like servers, but they do not want that, because that will be too much money, and they don't care about our gamings. Which in fact, this goes for another question. Why I'm paying for servers where my friends and the other people around the world are the host, and why I'm paying this for Xbox Live? Because I could have another friend and search us over the internet and find a party and becoming that in a game. Because Microsoft, they don't want to do that shit, because they need to put and dedicate servers and other things that they will not do that. So another solution could be to put side client hit detection, which in fact makes the game that understand that which is happening in all the screens will be the reality, which in fact it's very difficult to understand what is the reality right here, but the reality, remember we said that before, is what is happening in the screen of the host and on his console. So the most annoying part of the host advantage is how this game is very influenced by this thing, because I'd say 90% of the games and the times the team who won is that team who has the host on his side. So it's very annoying and it's boring, because as you can see, there is no real competition and if you lose, if you're going against the host, you can do nothing except be twice as good as they, and try to imagine where he's gonna be and try to predict the future, which in fact it's impossible. And in the other side, if you go with the host, you're gonna win very easily, and it's really boring. So stop cheating yourself and denying the existence of the host advantage, because it's real and it's there. For example, you do a game like Shotty Sniper, and the host has always in his Shotty sniper. They can hit you so far away if you're gonna die. So it's very boring playing games like this. So my advice is just beat this game like try to get fun and go to your friends, because it's boring. Try to get the competition against the host, and he's gonna win all the time, except sometimes, but it's very annoying, boring, and disappointing. Know that you are going always against the host, and there is no equal size to get a real competition. So that's the reality of the host advantage. Finally, I'm gonna say how you gonna notice who is the host, and obviously who has the host advantage. Well, in games like team doubles, you're gonna notice that some player suddenly and very amazing becomes to get all the kills of the game. So if you finish the game, you'll see 25 to 22, just for put an example, and some player from the 25 gets like 20 kills or 15 kills, and the others just 6 and 7. And as you can see, this has to be with the host advantage. And another thing is, when you go to the aspect of deaths and kills, his numbers will be always positive with a double number, like plus 10, plus 11, plus 12, etc., because they have the host. So in another case, you can see who's the host, because he's getting all these things, and his arm of tool of destruction is the melee in games like Halo 3. So as you can see, this game becomes boring because you don't have a real competition right here. So for all the people who denies the host advantage, please don't be a fools and understand that there is very heavy reasons to understand why it's happening this, but please do not cheat yourself and believe you are the best of the world, because that's not true. And the host advantage, it's gonna be here, and it will be for a long time. The problem is not he's there. The problem is nobody's doing nothing to change this, and many people is cheating himself, and he believes that they're the best players of Halo, and that's just major, you know what I'm talking. So I hope to see you soon, and if you don't like the video, that's not my problem. I'm just saying what I read and what I learn. So you can check all the sources on Wikipedia and the links to the right. So be cool, and don't let them, Microsoft and Bungie, cheating you and making you believe that you are doing a great contest over Xbox Live. That's not true. That's not a real contest about nothing.